Hey, Sam.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. Does it make sense what I'm doing today?
Yep, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just basically just using the equation E and doing all the different permutations of that. I'm pushing a little bit along what I did in the videos, so they're probably going to have some questions. So, um, okay. So where do you want to start?
It seems like I'm starting in group 7.
Okay. So I'll start from the top.
Okay.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, Professor.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. We're just looking. It says we can't share. Oh, never mind.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
We're just gonna kind of work on it. If we have questions, we'll just ask the group.
Yeah, basically you're doing, it's what's the difference is same equation except we're focusing on E, but you're solving for different things and maybe in some of the practice problems, but it's always,
Okay, so we're just gonna be using this equation you said?
yeah, for the first three. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. And so it's just like, you know, I'm just changing what you have to find, but I'll be happy to answer questions. I'll come back in and you can let me know if you have questions.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anybody else have a question before I go?
Nope.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you have the ability to share now. I'm just coming in to do that and see if there's any initial questions.
Nothing off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing right now. My Zoom said it crashed, but it's still in here, so I'm guessing it's okay.
Your Zoom said it crashed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll see what's going on. It's always an adventure. Okay. Okay, so I'll see you later. I just was gonna just check in and do my initial pass through. Okay, I'm coming in to activate sharing and to see if you have any initial questions.
I'm good.
Okay. Sounds like people are probably doing okay, but if you have questions, just, you know, again, I'll be back through. I'm just doing the initial pass through. I'm just coming in to do an initial check-in and to make sure everybody has sharing privileges, which I just did, just activated.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're just going through it individually.
Okay.
I just finished with the first problem. If you were wanting to check up on us.
I'm sorry. Oh, you said you're just working on the first problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'll be back through later, and of course, you can, you know, ping me if you have any questions. But I'm going to go, unless if there's more questions, I'll join the other room. I'll give you a second to ask them. If I don't hear anything, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hello, I'm just doing the initial pass through to make sure that everybody has sharing and see if there's any initial questions.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm good for right now.
okay. Okie doke. I'm gonna just go visit another group and then I'll wait a few seconds, and if I hear somebody say something, I'll stick around, but if not, I'll go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, I'm just doing my initial pass through to make sure to activate sharing and then to see if anybody has any questions, initial questions.
I don't think I have any so far.
Okay. Good, and I'll be,
Yeah, that's helpful.
okay. I'll be back through, and I'll leave in a few seconds unless if I hear somebody ask a question, but I'll be back through.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, thank you. I'm just doing my initial check-in and activating sharing and seeing if there's any questions at the beginning. And if not,
I
I'll,
had
oh, go,
I just,
yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
wanted to make sure I did this right, but I was going through, I was looking at I was still on 1A and B. I
Right.
did finish those. I wanted to make sure I did them right because you're solving for T, right?
Right, yeah.
But because you don't have a value, you can just ignore the P value, right?
Yeah, yeah, because they cancel out. Like if you remember the ones in the videos, what happened with the initial value, it's like you're solving, here, I'll write it up. I think that's probably a little bit easier than talking it through. So doubling time is always going to be solving this. And that's sort of one of the questions, like the first bullet point. But then when you do this, you divide out by, because you're, for example, if this were 100, this over here would be 200. And so when you divide by P, it cancels on both sides, and that's what you're left with, is just this. So that's why you don't need to worry about what the initial money was. And the other way to think about it, if you have $100 or $1,000 or $1 million, the time it takes that investment to double is going to be the same no matter how much you have in, because it's about the rate, not about, it's not about the money that you put in, it's about the rate. If that makes any sense. Does that help, Alex?
Yeah, and then just like solving out the T, I think I did it right, but it's, you just take like 1 over the exponent, right?
Pretty much, yeah, because in the way that works, let's just, I'm going to give it different. I'm going to pretend it's 7%. No, I'll start with 10%. Okay. So I'm going to use the log base E in the technique where you take logs of both sides. And I'm going to take the natural log, the log base E. Sorry. This will be 2 over here. That was the original equation. And then I take the log of each side. So I'll start over again. And then that brings the exponent down. So you get 0.1 times T log E. And that's equal to log 2. And then what's the log E equal to?
Doesn't the natural log of E, doesn't it just cancel out?
Exactly, yeah, because it's the log. Because really it's shorthand for this. And according to our log rule, that's always going to be equal to 1 when this and this are the same. So that's going to be 1. So then we divide both sides by t, by 0.1. Sorry. So we get 0.1 times t is equal to log 2. Divide both sides by 0.1. That's going to cancel. And so you're right. Didn't you say this? This is what your formula was?
No, I
Oh.
don't. I didn't look at it like I didn't think of doing like the log way. I
Yeah.
probably should have.
Are you doing it but you get the same answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you write it, if instead, if you're thinking about doing it this way, which I think is maybe what you were saying.
Yeah, I did it like the algebraic way without the logs, and I got the same answer. I got the like 6.93.
Yeah, this translate. This is what you did. That the log base 2 is equal to 0.1 t.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get to the same place exactly, right? Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, good. So other questions before I go? Okay. We'll stop the share. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I see Sam's, oh wait, I think I already came here, sorry. I just wanted to make sure that, yep.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, sorry, okay. Joined the wrong group. Okay, see you in a bit. Hi, I'm just checking in on each group, making sure that you have sharing. And I wanted to see if you had any questions. Or anything you want me to go over? Or,
I don't have questions so far. I'm good.
okie doke. Anybody, Isaac or Xiomara, do you have questions?
I'm good for now.
Okay.
I'm on 2C, so I'm working.
Oh, good. And Xiomara, you're good?
I'm just reading it over. I kind of came late to your class, so.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, and if you wanted to go over anything because you came in late, we can always jump out into the main room or we can do something here if you have questions. It's just.
Okay, well, since you're asking.
Yeah, okay, good.
I want to go over so I watched your videos and all. Those are fine. But I was just wondering okay, so hold on, let me look at my paper.
Okay.
Okay, so for number 1, and there's the 2 bullet points, and it says
Right.
solve ERT equals 2 and ERT equals 2
Uh-huh.
for doubling and interest rate.
Right.
I don't know. I don't get that part because in your video for 3.2, we were going over doubling time and how you got
Right.
AT equals 2 and AT equals a half. Is that sort of the same?
Well, the idea, let me just go over the idea. I think just to make sure, okay? I think that would be the easiest thing to do. Okay, so if I want to find, let's say I have $100 and I'm going to use this E formula, and let me know if, and the E formula is for when you compound in interest every second, so continuously. Okay, and the doubling time is how much, is when does this happen? Okay, when does $100 become $200? And let's just say, so we have an idea, let's say that R is 0.1. So 10%. So our equation would become 100 e to the 0.1 times t equal 200. So I want to get to the exponent, but I got to get the e alone. So I'm divide both sides by 100. And that cancels, and I'm left with 2. So really what I'm solving is e, the rate, t equals 2. Now, no matter how much money I put here, if I had $1,000, the doubling would be 2,000, and then I'd divide each side by 1,000, and I'd still get 2. So the doubling rate, like if you put $1 in or $10 million in, it's going to double in the same amount of time. The dollar is going to become $2 in the same amount of time that the million would become 2. So again, the rate doesn't depend upon how much money you put in. And so that's one way to think about why you end up with that equation. So does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. And then the next step is to solve that equation. And we did some work with that last week, and we also did some, in the video, but I can go over that part of it if you want a refresher.
Isn't that where you just put ln in front of both sides?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And then you remember that the natural log of e is really the base e log of e.
So those two cancel out.
Exactly. So that's going to be 1. So it disappears in essence.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okie doke. Does that help?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Okay. Somebody's asking me a question from a different room, so I'm going to go join them. But if you have a question, just let me know. Okay, see you in a bit. Hello, I saw that there was a question.
Yeah, I had one. For 2,
Yeah.
for C, is there a rate that we should use? Or no?
Oh, did I forget to put the rate in there? Oh, I was thinking it was this 5. It was going to be the 5%. Sorry,
Okay.
I should make that clearer.
No,
Sorry.
it's all good.
No. That's not very clear. Okay. Yep. Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yep. Bye-bye.
Hey, Professor. I got kicked out of my my small group.
Okay. I'll put you back in. Remember which one you were in?
Yeah. Well, I remember the
Oh, yeah.
people.
You're with
was
Alex, right?
Alex
Yeah.
and- yeah.
Okay. So I will.
I guess I left because I couldn't hear him. But
Okay. So let's see. I think what happened here. Let me see if I can do that. No, it already thinks you're in there, and so I can't. Let me see if I can do that here. Can I put you?
it's fine if not. I mean, I'm doing fine now. And then if I have any questions, I can ask you later.
So here's I'm going to put you in the waiting room and bring you back out and see if that helps. And if
Okay.
if I can't, then yeah. Okay. So I'll
Sounds
bring
good.
you. Yeah, just take a second. No, it still thinks. Are you here? Are you back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it still thinks you're in that breakout room. If you want to stay here for a minute, that's fine. But to put you back in there, what you would need to do is just leave it completely, like log out and then rejoin again. And then I can put you back in that room.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Bye.
Hi, Stone.
Hey, sorry, it took me a second.
No, that's, I mean, it's fine. Okay, so it was room 7, so we'll put you there. Okay, see you in a bit.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Just checking in to see how people are doing, and then for 2, okay, I'm sorry, I just didn't hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, I said, yeah, we're doing well.
Good. Okay. For 2C, I didn't put in the interest rate, but it's this. I don't know if you saw. I broadcast a message. You might have. It's sometimes they're hard to see, but that's also at 5. It's the same rate as in Part B, so 5%.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Rate equals 5%.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like everybody's going well. Any questions or anything?
Sorry. Thank you. I think good for now.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Anybody else? Okay. See you in a bit. I'm coming to bug you again. Any questions?
None here. I'm still working through all the problems.
Good. For number 2C, I broadcast a message out, but I think they're hard to see, so you might have missed it. It should, the rate should be the same as Part B, so 5% in 2C. So I'll just put that out, that 2CR equals 5%. Okay. Okay. Okie doke. So any questions? Okay. I will see you when you have a question or when I come back through again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye-bye. Hello, just checking in. And also here, I just want to, for number 2C, I didn't put the interest rate in there. It's the same as in Part B, but I wasn't clear. So 2C is also 5% interest rate. And I sent that out in a message, but I think those messages are hard to read, so might not have got it.
Oh, baby.
Okay. Any questions?
Nope.
It sounds like you're all
Are we coming back to class when we're done?
Well, it depends on how. If there's questions about the sheet, then I may bring people back for a little bit, but I'm just going to wait and see.
Okay.
Okay. But I'll make a determination, so you'll know. I'll let you know in like 10 or 15 minutes. Okay. What problem are you all on?
I'm on question 2. I'm
You're
working
on
on
question
question 2.
2? Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just getting towards that C.
Okay.
You said it's 5% interest?
Yeah, for 2C, it's the
Okay.
same as in Part B. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, Susie or Lydia, how are you doing? What problems?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on 2C.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, I'll see you in a bit or when you have a question.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Yep, bye-bye. Hello, everybody. I'm just checking in to see how you're doing. And then just to make sure that you know that you heard what I broadcast out a message, but I think they're really hard to see. But in 2C, I didn't have an interest rate in there, but it's 5%. It's the same as in Part B.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry about that.
That'll make that easier then.
Yeah. It's impossible if you don't know the rate.
Yeah, it doesn't work out very well.
Yeah. So are you there? Are you doing Part 2 already? I mean, problem 2 already?
Yeah, I tried some of the ones we haven't like checked anything like together yet, but I've done most of all of one and I'm starting on 2A.
Yeah. And it's similar. I mean, you're all playing around with the same equation. It's just you're figuring out what you know and what you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, doke. Anybody else? If I don't hear anything in a few seconds, I'll just take off. Okay, doke. See you in a bit. I'm just checking in to see how you're doing. I also broadcast a message out about 2C, but I think those messages are really hard to see. But 2C, the interest rate is 5%. I didn't mention it in the problem, so it's hard to do without knowing that. But I was thinking it would be the same as in Part B, but I wasn't clear. So 2C, 5%. And then also just checking to see if there's questions.
I'm good.
I'm good for now. I was just about to get to 2C, so that's good to know.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, good. So it looks like people are on at least question 2, so that's good. Okay. And I'm not sure if we're going to all come. I'm going to bring people back. It sort of depends on what questions come up.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I'll see you in a bit. It's me again, just checking in. And I don't know if I told you, but for 2C, the rate is 5%. I didn't mention it in the problem. I was thinking it would be the same as in B, but I wasn't clear about that at all. So 2C, 5% is the rate.
Okay, thank you.
And I haven't decided if I'm going to call people back yet. It just sort of depends on how well people are understanding things. So what questions are you all on? Elizabeth, where are you?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was muted. I'm towards the end of the third
Oh, okay. Good.
one, but I had to stop for a second to
Right.
do something else really quickly.
That's
So
okay. Yeah. So and you're seeing how everything fits together. I mean, that's how it's essentially those 3 are the same equation, but just kind of variance on a theme.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the equations you gave us in class, that helped to
Yeah. Oh, good. Good.
set up. So yeah.
Good. Good. See,
What was the rate again for number 5?
Oh, it's 2.
I mean, for not on number 5. I don't even know why I said number 5. I mean,
because it's
number
5. You have
2.
the number. The number was stuck in your head. The 5 is the rate. So it's 5%.
It was?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, 5%. Okay.
That's where that 5 came from.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go.
So you do know what you're doing. Yeah. Okay. What problem are you on? You're on that problem?
I'm starting. I was gonna start that problem.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So I was like looking at the information and seeing, what was missing or what I needed. But yeah.
Good. Okay. Hey, Isaac, how about you?
I'm good. I'm just starting number 4.
Oh wow, really? That's good. You're making good progress.
Yeah, I'm just trying to read it so I get more clarification. It's a little complicated, like the wording, but
Yeah. The wording is complicated, but the idea is actually fairly simple, but you got to get through all the words.
yeah.
Okay, doke. So let me know. I'll be back through in a bit. Just let me know if you have questions.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. See you all in a bit.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, just checking in to see if you have questions and where you are. Sorry, I think you're muted.
Sorry, I was muted.
I do that all the time, so no worries.
Yeah. I'm on 2A. I'm not sure where everybody else is at, but I'm just working on this one right now.
Okay, any questions on it or?
I think I'm fine for now, but this is what my equation looks like so far.
Let's see.
Sorry, there we go.
If you maybe pull it back just a wait, no.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, good. And so when you divide, you'll divide each side by 100,000?
That's what I thought. Okay. And then we'll just have E alone.
Yeah, and then you'll have like, instead of equaling 2, what will it equal?
Ln of whatever 300,000 divided by 100,000. 3?
Yeah.
Correct?
So it's like the other ones, except it's tripling time rather than doubling time.
Okay.
And I can write that down if you want.
Sure.
On the screen, yeah. Let's see. So when you're...
You want me to stop sharing?
Oh, no, I can write on this, then I'll just erase it. So, oops.
Okay.
Yeah, so your equation, come on. Oh, I need to erase that, I guess, that's right. Okay. So your equation for this one should look like something like this when all is said and done. decimal point, 0.08 t equaling 3. So instead of doubling time, it's tripling time.
Got it. So.
And that's a decimal point right here. It's really faint, but let me make it bigger.
0.08 t. Okay.
Yeah.
And then would we just make each side equal like ln?
Yeah, but go ahead. Ask your question. Sorry.
No, that's all I had to say.
Yeah. I'm just in this habit of taking the logs of each side.
Yeah.
Because that's just kind of what I do, but you can also, you get to the same place. And remember that you're going to bring the exponent down in front.
Yes.
And then what's the natural log of E? I'm sorry. What's the natural log of E?
10. I don't remember.
Okay, so remember the natural log is really the log base E of E. It's just they use that funny notation.
Okay.
And so anytime your log and the number are the same, it's equal to 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I like to take the natural log of each side, because I kind of know that the natural log of E, which is really log base E of E, is going to always end up being 1.
All right. And then after that, is there anything else we need to do? Yeah.
Well, you'll have this equation right here. You'll have 0. You just need to solve it. So you have to divide each.
Oh, 0.0. Oh, I see.
Right. So you just have to divide each side by the 0.8.
So 0.08 over 0.08, and then, okay, let me see what we get.
Yeah. And I didn't work out the answers yet, but
That's okay.
I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere around 12 or 13 years, maybe. I'm not sure. No.
Oh, maybe I did it wrong.
You should have log 8 divided by 0.08.
Oh, log 8 or 3?
Sorry, log 3 divided by 0.08. Because you remember when you get the t alone.
It's 13.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I think I heard what you said, Isabel. You said about 13.
Yeah.
0.73.
Yeah.
Also, so I'm a little farther ahead. I'm on like 3B.
Uh-huh.
For 3B,
Mhm.
are you
Let me just make sure I'm not leaving. It's Basiwa. Is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to make sure I was getting your name pronounced. So are you good for that one?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Okay. So yeah. So let's go down. Can you scroll down so I can see the problem that Isabella's asking about?
Yes, sorry.
I'll-
We're
And I'll
Is it-
erase all this stuff too.
no worries. Is it 3 that you're asking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, for 3B, do we have to find the rate first and then find the population in 5 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And that's when since you know the first one and the second one, you can divide out. If you remember, do you know how to do that? I can go over it if you don't.
No, I don't remember how to do that.
Okay, so here's what goes on. So P of 1, here, let me write it. And we didn't, I just barely talked about that in class. So I thought so we know that P of 1 is equal to the starting population, which is 200,000. Times E to the R times 1. So I'm just going to write E to the R.
Wouldn't it be R10?
Well, no, eventually that's what we want, but we have to find out what R is first.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm going to use I didn't go over this in the video. I'm trying to like push a little bit ahead of the videos. So we know that this equation is this.
Yeah.
Okay. 2005, sorry. There we go. So this is all I need to focus on right here. Right, because I just plug in the 1, it's there, so I'm not going to write it. So that just has that one unknown R.
Mm-hmm.
So you can solve it. You divide both sides by 200,000, and then you'll have E to the R equals some number, and then you can use that to solve for R.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you would plug that R into 10.
Okay.
Okay, and we hadn't gone over that before, so I just wanted to, I'm not surprised people asked about that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense now. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, and then Quinn, how are you doing?
Give me one moment. I'm eating some Cheerios.
Okay.
On 2B, though, I was curious if you could scroll up. So I'd set it up like A. However, after that, I'm confused.
Okay.
So it'd be because you're trying to find the principal, correct? Or like the base number, because you want to get to 100,000.
Right.
So you set it up equal to 100,000. And then you have so E, the rate is 5%, so 0.05, and the T is 10.
Right.
10 years. So we're just trying to find P.
Yeah, and E's just, since you know the exponents for E, it's just a number. It's going to be some decimal number.
Okay. And then you just divide that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so you got that?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good. Okay. I'm gonna erase. I'll erase that then. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Or anybody else? It's okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. How about you then? So you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay. Any questions or anything?
No.
What problem are you on? I'm just trying to get a sense of where people are.
3B.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna leave.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. See you in a bit.
Thank you.
Yep. I don't think I'm going to bring everybody back. At least I'm not going to, unless if we all kind of end up at the same place at the same time. But so far, I think things are going well. So just let me know. Just let me know when you're done, if you get done before I get back.
Okay, cool. And if we're done, we can just head out.
Yeah. And if you're not, I'll be happy. I'll be happy to answer questions and stuff like that. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Coming in to interrupt your work again, just kind of see where everybody is.
I'm just about finishing up.
Okay, good. Thanks, Thomas.
Yeah, I'm just about done too.
Good. Okay, good. How about you, Mitch? How are you doing?
Not bad.
Okay. So are you close to finishing, or where are you?
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay. I'm not going to bring people back because people seem to be making good progress on this. So just let me know when you get, whoever's the last person to leave the room, just let me know. Okay, so let me know if you have any more questions. Otherwise, I may not see you again, but so have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Bye-bye. I'm just coming in to see how people are doing, where you are. Questions?
I think we're almost done, or at least I am. Me and Sydney were just kind of chatting about the project because we're in the same group.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done also.
Okay.
I have like questions. What will be like after?
Okay.
It has nothing to do with like what we're doing, but I'll ask you when everyone leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind if you ask. As long as I don't mind if you ask now if you want. It's no problem. But
yeah.
Okay. So just I'll be around. So just when they go, just let me know, and I'll be happy to answer your questions.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you, Angel. Okay. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm just checking in again, and I think Brendan, you asked if I was going to call people back. I think that was you, but I'm not planning to.
Okay.
Again, unless if it turns out, yeah, I'm actually not planning to at all. So, but if you get done before I get back again, just let me know. So, where are you right now? What problem are you working on?
I'm on the last one.
Okay. Any questions?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay. Okay, good.
I think I'm understanding the content pretty well.
Good. Good. Okay. Susie, how are you doing? What problem are you on?
I'm good. I'm on the last one. I'm on 4C.
Good. So are you finding that pretty cut and dried?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's not as complicated as the statement of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Lydia, how about you? Where are you?
I'm good. I'm just finishing up the last one too.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good. Henry?
Yeah, I'm finishing up 4C right now.
Yeah. So you can just leave when you go. If you have any questions, of course, text out. But so if I don't see you, have a good afternoon.
Hey, Dr. Alexander, I had a quick question.
Sure.
So we have the project due Friday. Should we expect to have any time in class to work on that Thursday, or should we get that done on our own time?
I don't know. I haven't heard many people ask questions about that. So
okay.
I was going to say we may have a few minutes to touch base. Is it going pretty smoothly?
I would say so far. Yeah, we're on like 9 or 10 out of 25. I think so.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. Okay. I may give a little bit of time at the beginning or something just to touch base. I was thinking about that. That might be a good idea. Okay. But not a whole lot of time. Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Take care.
So I don't know how I got that.
I'm just kind of checking in, so you can keep going. Sounds like you were in the middle of something. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, we just got differing answers for 2A. I got
Uh-huh.
1,972.59 years, and he got like 36 point something, and his sounds a lot more correct.
Okay, so what did you? I think when I did this, let's see, I got about 13 years.
I did it wrong.
Uh-huh.
I
I
wrote
got
3 instead of an 8.
I got 13.795, but I have no idea if I'm doing these correct.
It sounds like you are. Okay, so do you want me to go over one?
Yeah, can we go over 2A, please?
Sure. Okay. So here we are. So 2A. So we're going to use the equation P. I'm sorry, we know what P is. Sorry. So we're going to use the equation 1,000, 100,000, E to the R, which is 0.8, or 0.8, I'm sorry.
Since we know it triples, can we just use 3 instead of the?
Exactly. I was going to get to that. That's exactly right. So let me show why that is. It's the same exact concept. Okay. Because what happens is you're going to divide each side by 100,000. So I'm just going to put a quotation mark there. So I don't have to write it again since it takes a while. And that cancels. And so this does 300,000 over 100,000 is 3. And it's the same exact concept as doubling. And if you think about these rates, a rate doesn't depend upon how much you have. Like if you have $1 at 8%, it's going to double. It's going to become $2 in the same amount of time that $1 million would become $2 million. So that's why it all cancels out. So that's what you end up with is your equation. And then remembering that the log base E is the natural log. And I just take, so I'm using the natural log since we're dealing with E. So I take the natural log of each side. Is this helping?
I had just accidentally written 0.03 instead of 0.08.
Ah, yeah.
That's why I got the
Yeah.
36 years.
Yeah, I did
done
this, and I did this process, so I don't understand how I came up with my number.
We'll go through it to make sure. Okay, good. So I'm going to bring down the exponent using that power rule. And so it's 0.08 times t. Okay, you with me so far? And what's the log E equal to?
1.
Yeah, it's going to be the log base E of E. Remember, that's what the natural log is. And anytime the base and the exponent match, it's equal to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense, Maddie?
It's starting to?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
The idea is that, oh, sorry, let me undo that. The idea is that, I'll write it up here, and it just takes comfort, and the comfort comes with just doing problems. So I look at that, and that's going to be equal to some number x, okay? And then I remember the way I interpret it is e to the x, e to that is going to be equal to this. So I know that e to the x has to equal e to the first. And so x has to be 1. So that from there, I just get the log e base e is 1. And the way I think about it, it's almost like I just think about that e and this cancel. So just leaving me with 1. So then I get 0.08. And if I'm saying anything that doesn't make sense, just stop me, is equal to, oh, I forgot to take the logs of both sides. So I forgot to take the log of 3 over here. Sorry about that. I took the log of this side, I have to take the log of that side. Same things to both sides. So that's equal to the log of 3. And if you forgot to take the log, that might account for your answer. Okay. So then I just have an equation. I divide both sides by this. And so I would just take this and plug it into the calculator.
Okay, yeah, what I think I did was I tried taking, so I think I did the log of, I didn't know the whole trick with the 3, but I took the log of the 300,000,
Uh-huh.
and I think what I did was divided it by the log of 0.08 times
Right.
log times E.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, so that makes much more sense. Thank you.
Okay. Good, good. As long as you see your error, that's important if you're not getting it right, to see what you did. Okay, good. Okay, so questions about this, or should I erase? Okay. I'll clear everything, okay. Okay, so other questions? Okay, I'll let you all work. What's your progress? David, where are you?
Yeah, I'm going over the answers as well. I didn't get quite all the way done, but I'm at a good place.
Okay, good. Adam, how about you? Where are you?
I just have to go back and fix a couple of things, but I'm pretty much done.
Okay. And then, and Maddie, were you on number 2, or were you working on something?
Me and both Matthew are done.
Oh, good.
But we were just starting to go over the answers.
Yeah, good. Okay. So when you're done with that, if you get everything right, if you agree and figure out everything out, you're free to go, or you can ask me questions. Just let me know.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll see you all later. If I don't see you today, have a good afternoon, and I'll see you in the weekend. Okay, shoot. Oh. Sorry, I started to share again. Oh, Sam, I didn't see that you were here. So if somebody, I'll let Sam handle things, but just remember when you're done, you're free to go, but let me know if you have any questions or anything before. You're in good hands.
Thank you.
Well, I guess Sam has to leave in a couple of minutes, so let me know if you have questions. Again, just checking in with you all to see where you are.
I'm doing okay.
Okay. And I think I mentioned this to you before, but I'm not going to call everybody back. I'm happy to deal with individual questions, but people seem to be on the whole doing okay. So I don't have any big thing to bring everybody back for. So you're free to go when you are done, or if you have questions, I'm happy to help with those.
Sounds good. I think I'm still good on questions.
Everybody else, you doing good, or do you have questions?
I'm doing good. I'm about to finish 4D. So
Okay.
while I'm on 4D.
Okay, good. Okay, so let me know if you have questions. Like I say, otherwise, when you're done, you're free to go, or you can, if you stay around, stick around, I'll be happy to answer questions you might have.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, Angel, how are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to come back into the room.
Don't worry, don't worry. It's looked like other people left, and right now I just went to visit everybody, and I didn't get there. There's not that many. I have time to answer a couple of questions if you had some.
Okay, so I was looking at my grade from the midterm, and I did pretty well.
Yeah.
And then one thing that really hurt me in my grade was the WebAssigns, because
Yeah.
I just forgetting to do them. And I also just missed the one from on Sunday. And I was just like wondering, like, how could I possibly save myself from that?
I'm happy to. I'm certainly happy to open. I have to go back and look. How many? I can go back and open a couple. How about you're allowed to drop? You're allowed to drop two, and then I'm going to add a third at the end of the semester if you do the review. you know, so you'll be able to drop 3. So if I go, and I'm happy to open up, I'd rather have you give you a chance to do the work than to, you know, I understand, you know, it's not the easiest thing in this situation. So I'll be happy to go. I'll go back and open up a couple and give you another week or so.
Okay.
Okay. And then if you forget or you need like a couple of more days, I don't want to overwhelm you catching up. So you get, you know, sometimes that can I'll go back, like I say, I'll go back and open up the one that was due this week. And then I'll go back and open up a couple more so you can work on those.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that it's easier with the quizzes because you get a reminder, or at least for me, I get a reminder when you post them. So that's like, okay, go do it right now. And then I'll go do the quiz. But with WebAssign, it's like a completely different.
Yeah. No, and it's always the same. You know, there's Sunday 11. We kind of finally got that routine down, but it's hard to remember sometimes. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, doke. So when class is over, I'll go back and do that. So
Okay.
Okay, I'll send you an email. I'll send you an email when I do that.
Okay. Awesome. Great. All right. That's all I had.
Okay.
So have a great day.
Okay, you too. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Yep. Bye-bye. Not see you in a bit. See you on Tuesday. Yep.